afternoon, brothers and sisters, family and friends. Happy New Year and welcome to Construction Labor's Local 710's third annual Bull and Oyster Roast. My name is Jim Anastase and I am the Business Manager of Labor's Local 710 and the President of the Baltimore Washington Labor's District Council. Local 710 members participated in 22 Get Out the Vote events over a 3-month period. Utilizing 390 members. We logged in over 2,000 hours, knocked on over 15,000 doors and reached out to over 20,000 voters and installed over 2,500 political signs. You made the difference in many key races during this past election cycle. And in this very important Baltimore County executive race, you were the difference. And if you count the efforts of our sisters local that are here with us today, Local 11, 572, and 657, them numbers would be quadrupled that. Please give yourself a round of applause. This next gentleman I've asked to come up and say a few words. He's leading the charge on the State Center campaign, a campaign that it would ensure that the jobs created by the State Center project would go to the people of the community and residents of Baltimore City who so desperately need the jobs. Please give a warm welcome from Union Baptist Church, Reverend Alvin Hathaway.
Good afternoon, everyone. Indeed, as sharing as the pastor of Union Baptist Church, of course, when the concerns of labor came to my attention, I said, since y'all are part of unions, you are all part of members of Union Baptist Church. So indeed, I said that everybody wants a job. And indeed, I thank you for your support. I believe the residents in the West Baltimore and the city of Baltimore welcome your support. I also want you to know that we are firmly committed to ensuring that the opportunities that are in our city go to people who want to work, who understand that they need to be organized. God bless you, everybody.
Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the hardest working union man in the Mid-Atlantic region, Labor's International Union of North America Vice President, and our Mid-Atlantic Regional Manager, Brother Denny Martire.
Jimmy, thank you again, and thank you for the invite to be here once again. Every year, Local 710 seems to outdo themselves year in and year out. And you know, they gave out an award here just a minute ago to a 710 member who's always there, and she is always there. But I gotta tip my hat to every single member of this local union because it's you guys and you ladies that turn out the vote day in and day out. And it's not just in Baltimore. It's not just in Maryland. You go to Virginia, you go to Pennsylvania, you help everyone in this region get elected. And brothers and sisters, we don't forget it. So let's turn this into a little bit of a union meeting tonight. We're gonna have fun in 2 seconds, and we're gonna party, and we're gonna dance, but we're gonna have a little union meeting first because politics does matter. And brothers and sisters, working people are at a crossroads like we've never seen before. We are taking it in the backside more than ever before. But brothers and sisters, because of you, because of the hard work you do for politics, and you don't think it matters, but it does. We got people like Kevin Kamenetz right here elected. We got people like Rashern Baker, who is also here tonight elected. And brothers and sisters, that's just the beginning. We have to do more of that day in and day out to support candidates that support working families. It's that simple. Brothers and sisters, I've got to believe today we're going to party, but we have to party in the future too. And it's going to take every single one of us and a commitment to change Baltimore first because we have big elections coming up in Baltimore City. We've got city council elections and we have a mayor's election coming up. Brothers and sisters, let the labor's voice be heard. Do not sit at home. Get registered to vote and show them and show the country that labor matters and that you matter and we want jobs now. Thank you.
This next gentleman's been a friend of mine for over 25 years now. I've asked him to come up and speak on behalf of the Maryland House of Delegates. Please give a warm welcome for my friend, Delegate Keith Haynes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know we've all had an opportunity to have some great food, some great drinks, but it doesn't sound like we're at a true construction laborers event. So I'm gonna try it one more time. Good afternoon, labor. Is labor in the house? Is labor in the house? All right. First of all, my very good friend, Jim Anastase, we've been knowing each other for 25 plus years. And I can tell you he's been a true friend, and labor has been a true friend. And I want to commend the laborers for your outstanding commitment, hard work, and getting out the vote and making this election this past year with great outcomes. You were there, and we are where we are now because you did what you did last year. So give yourselves a round of applause. Before I turn the mic back over, I do want to say one thing. We all know that this is a tough year as far as the budget is concerned, as far as the legislature is concerned. But let it be known that your friends who are here today are your same friends that will be with you tomorrow when we go back to Annapolis. So by all means, my door is always open. I know my colleagues' door is always open in Annapolis as well. We are there for you, and we are there because you did what you did this past year. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
From the Maryland State Senate, and I would ask that she come up and say a few words too. Please welcome Senator Verna Jones.
Good afternoon, everybody. Come on, everybody. I know it's talking, but let's overpower them and say good afternoon. Get your energy together. That's right. Well, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I am a union baby. My father was a union organizer of the African American longshoremen in this city, in this state. And if not for him, if not for the unions, I would not be where I am today. I got scholarships. My father got good income to support me and my brothers and sisters so that we could go and get the education that you want your children to get, right? Come on, right? Because it's about the next generation. And I am so honored that the State Center project, as well as most of the large projects in Baltimore City, are in the 44th Legislative District in Baltimore City. And we have to make sure that any developers in the state agencies that are involved with those projects, as well as any other projects throughout the state, are respectful of the unions. Making sure that the apprenticeships are on those jobs and the opportunities so that people get the trainings that they need to get so that they will be ready to take advantage of the jobs, right? So they don't have to bring people in here from other states. So I just want you to know that Verna Jones Rodwell, I'm still Verna Jones, but I now have a husband, so I'm Verna Jones Rodwell, is always going to be with the unions. So know that you have a friend in the Maryland General Assembly Senate that will be with you as a public official as well as a public servant, even if I'm not in the legislature.
This gentleman has already made a difference in Baltimore, and he's only been in office for a little bit over 2 months. We supported him and we worked hard to get him elected because it was the right thing to do, and he's the right man for the job. Please give a warm welcome for Baltimore County Executive Kevin Kamenetz.
Hello, laborers. Let's hear it for the laborers. Hey, folks, it's so good to be here. This is 710's third annual Bull and Oyster Roast, and I'm going to be here each and every year.
There you go.
I can't tell you how great it is to be with my friends, the real movers and shakers of Baltimore County political scene, the Laborers International Union of North America. Folks, you worked hard for me, and I want you to know I'm going to work hard for you. What you do is to create and maintain the backbone of our communities, and I'm going to make sure you're out there every day building our future and getting the job done. We need you to secure our success as we move forward in the future. And Big Jim, I'm up for the challenge. We're going to work together. Thank you, laborers. Good to see you work hard in the summer, and we're going to work hard in the winter, and we're going to get the job done. Thank you. I'll never forget what you've done for me, and we're going to be a good team together. Thank you.
I think I may also please welcome Prince George's County Exec Rashawn Baker.
Good afternoon, Labor. Woo! I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I'm excited about the change that you brought to Maryland. I can tell you firsthand, I'm one of those changes. Matter of fact, you did such a good job organizing in Prince George's County that I decided to steal one of your own, Jason Williams, to make sure your voices continue to be heard. Thank you. We got a lot of work to do. So eat up, drink up. Tomorrow we roll up our sleeves and we change this state and this county for good. Thank you.